So check it, my peoples. Welcome to Box Center from a beach in Dominican Republic. And y'all already know, man, this is a special edition episode. First off, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to thank everyone for the support and let you guys know, man, Box Center is going to be your favorite boxing show, just like it is your favorite boxer's favorite boxing show. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I got my son over there interrupting me because you know this is live. That's my son right there. He all interrupted me, but you already know what it is, man. I can't come to the beach to just film a show. I really came to the beach to hang out with my family, and I figured, you know what? Y'all love boxing. I love boxing. Let's talk boxing. Let's get it. So check me out, my peoples. Two of today's young fighters that I'm looking forward to watching, Abdullah Mason and Floyd Schofield. Those two young men are special. They've been beating some solid opponents. They're both ready to step up and face some top level competition, and I can't wait for both of them to get their title shots. You know, both of them are going to go on to do big things. I promise you. If you don't know those two names, Abdullah Mason and Floyd Schofield, I suggest you go to Google and look for those names and start following them. So tell me something, my peoples. What do y'all think about Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk? What do you guys think about that fight? Well, let me tell you something, man. Fury, I think that he's gonna be losing a step, or already lost a step. And at his age, I think that he's already so used to fighting out of shape, like, all flabby and all, looking like he barely did any cardio. But I tell you what, man, I think that as he's getting older, it's going to be harder to go into fights out of shape and still walk out of there with the W. When you 20 years old, 25 years old, even 30 years old, there's a lot of things that you're going to be able to get away with just because you're so physically strong. As you start getting older, though, and father time starts taking its toll on your body, you can't get away with certain things anymore. So the way that Fury goes into fights, I don't think he's going to be able to get away with that when it comes to facing Usyk. And you know why? I would compare that to Bud versus Spence. Because Bud is that guy who's a gym rat, who's, always in great shape, seems to always be in the gym, always ready for a fight. While Spence, he's the guy that's partying, getting twisted, getting high. You see him in the pictures with the bloody eyes. He's been in multiple car accidents. So, because he was drinking. So, we saw how that played out when you have the guy who lives the healthy lifestyle versus the guy who's the party animal. If those two meet up in their mid 30s, 9 out of 10 times, the guy with the healthy lifestyle is going to whoop that ass. So that's what I see with Usyk and Tyson Fury. Usyk is that guy who lives a clean lifestyle. Tyson is the party animal. And I think it's going to show when they fight each other. So I'm telling you guys right now, my money is on Usyk. Hold that. So check it out, my peoples. A lot of us have been left to wonder who's going to be Bud's next opponent. Think about it. We thought it was going to be Errol Spence. And, me personally, I actually posted a video on YouTube telling people, like, yo, I don't know if that's going to happen. Like, I just had a feeling that just that rematch wasn't going to happen because, first it was going to happen in November. then they didn't really have a date set. And now with Spence's cataract surgery, it's like, okay, that fight isn't happening. And I wasn't interested, in watching that rematch because of the way the first one played out. I felt like, what, Spence was probably gonna get battered a second time around, and it was gonna shorten his career a lot more than it already did the first time. So I don't know, man. I don't know about the way those negotiations worked out, but a lot of fans are calling for Bud to face Tim Tszyu, and you know what? I like that fight. Number one, because I know Tim is all about that smoke. He's not gonna duck that fight. And number two, I know that Bud is about making history. So, moving up to 154, beating Tim Tszyu for his title would make Bud a 4 division champion, who's already a 2 division undisputed champion. So, Bud has the opportunity to make even more history. But we already know, man, he could retire today, not fight one more time, and he's already an all-time great with an amazing career and amazing accomplishments. Well, there you have it, my peoples. I want to thank you for joining me on this special episode of Box Center. I was out here in the beach and I said, you know what, let me do something for the people that follow me, for the people that support me, because I know you guys enjoy this boxing stuff and I love it too. So, and just know, my peoples, I enjoy making this shit for y'all as much as you guys enjoy watching it. We got some great stuff coming up. I'm gonna be talking to some fighters. Y'all gonna see some great interviews. I'm not gonna drop no names yet because we gotta wait till shit get done first, right? Y'all already know what it is, man. Boxing, your favorite boxers, favorite boxing show. Se te fue en la cara, de verdad estás sofocado. El curo que tú dices, todito le hemos dado. Averiguo mi hermanao.